Good morning. Had to look at my watch then. Good morning, everybody. There's Phil.
Good morning.
And there's my dog. Look at what my dog's found. So you might think we're having a morning off, but no, this is work. This is a day in the life of a Lake District estate agent and the estate agent's dog. We are in a little village that we can't tell you where we are, but see if you can guess from the countryside. I'll turn it round. And the reason we're here is because we've just been asked to value the most unique property we've ever been to see. Can you say most unique? Well, unusual. Most. Ow! Hope it wasn't growing in the ground when you found it. The most unusual home. Say home. Ow! Lightly.
Right.
Take it off him. That we've ever been to see. And there he goes over there. And the reason that we've been, and by the way, don't guess in the comments, please, because we're trying to preserve the confidentiality of the owner. But the reason that we were asked to go and see it, I'll turn it back around again, is because the owner of this beautiful property looked at unique and unusual homes in the Lake District to see who was selling the best ones, and guess who he picked?
I'm scared of your dog coming back.
So, what does a buyer of a unique home, a seller, what do they look for in an estate agent? What do you think they look for?
They look for an agent that's used to selling.
Watch out!
That's used to selling homes with certain challenges. Often unique homes have either different covenants on, or they may have other challenges, historic challenges that need to be discussed delicately with buyers. And many of our homes have those on, and we're scared of this dog.
Ow!
Right.
Chuck it over the fence. Oh, poor, look at my dog. It's ruined his day. Yeah, they do have unique challenges, and quite often what we find is that if an estate agent isn't, we're not talking about any of the estate agents around here, if they're not used to selling unusual homes and unique homes with unique features, sometimes those can be turned into a negative.
And they take more time and effort, and we have a maximum capacity of 30 homes at any one time. And
good, you've only got 9 then.
Well, we have a lot more than that we're working with. But we have a very large team for only that number of homes, and therefore we can come spend 2 hours up here doing viewing, because it's going to take them 2 hours to drive up here, the stateless drive. But it gives buyers the time to sit up there and enjoy the experience, and enjoy where they are, and fall in love with it. And we believe that then elicits a higher price.
It can elicit a higher price, yeah. Which is where the skill comes in. So Steve's watching this. Steve, I won't say his surname, but he's watching it from Gosforth. And his house was a challenge. Your house was a challenge, Steve, as I'm sure you know. And one particular buyer undervalued it a lot, whereas the new buyer thinks that all those lovely things that...
Steve's not bothered about his house. He's jealous that we're walking.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, he's going to be very jealous. Sorry, Steve. He's a bit of a walking buddy with me. And you. You've been walking with him.
We have.
But when he brought his house to us, it was, I think it's 17th century. Very beautiful and characterful, but with a very modern extension on it. I say but, and with a very modern extension on it. My dog's now gone down a pit. And some people just couldn't see the beauty of it at all. And the people who put the low offer in couldn't see past the work that needed to be done on a 17th century house. He says, no, you're right. I think it means you. So our job is to make sure that the buyer sees all those beautiful features as things that they can find the positive in, and not just look for the negatives. And that's why we help our sellers, our clients, get rid of any red flags for buyers. So that, you know, if there's a little bit of damp coming through the bedroom, they don't fixate on it. And instead we might dress a patio with gin and tonic, because that's what they really want.
And we come up with answers for them. So whenever we're looking around a home for the first time, or a team are, and they see certain things that we know buyers are going to focus on, and rather than ignoring them, we come up with potential ways of either fixing it or getting around it, or so for example, if a bedroom's too small, we can talk about how they can either extend it, or how they can extend the house easily, or how they previously have planning permission or something.
Or don't even show it as a bedroom.
Or don't show it as a bedroom, yeah.
That's another answer.
That is another answer.
In fact, quite often we're going to a house where there's too many little bedrooms and not enough reception rooms, so we just turn some of the bedrooms into studies. And the same is true in reverse. If they've only got a 3-bedroom house and using 2 as studies, then we convert those back again. And we also have houses that have got names that we don't think are very sellable names, very marketable names. So we change them. Oh, obviously with the approval of the owners. But we choose a different name for them, and that can add to the desirability. So that's why I think people choose us to sell their very unusual homes and those unique homes that some people just can't get their head round. But we love them, and we love a challenge. In fact, the house we've just been to see, the owner of it wrote to us and said, "Sam, Phil, you like a challenge, don't you?" And that was his opening line, wasn't it?
It was.
And we do. So if you know anybody who's thinking about selling a home with a unique feature, or in a unique place, or it has unique limitations, then we'd love to know about it, because so far, touch wood, after 4 years, there's nothing we haven't been able to sell, including Steve's. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to you from this beautiful valley. Look at this.
George!
He doesn't want to come.
Shout your dog.
No, doesn't listen to me. Maybe we should get Steve to shout him. Right, we're off back to the office for our proper job.